what's left is right. Chasing stars and holding you. I can't see the end, but we'll see it through. Times don't fly too high. Be sure to keep the ground in sight. Fly forever if you keep it tight. Love the world but keep the sky on your mind.
myself wondering what did happen to the last 10. I ran away with my life, fast forward, never turn back again. It's kind of funny that the more we pass time, the more we need to set them rewind. And 19 was the year I had to leave you, but now I'm seeing all the signs. Is this really happening? I can't believe it's true. I'm just as surprised as you. Is this really happening? I can't be too sure, but one day I'll be yours again. Life lessons come one in a dozen. The other 11 get something from nothing. I sit here looking for an answer. Maybe the biggest question was in the last chapter. You gave me the soul I have today. Without you I never could have moved away. But now I see what you teach. I do believe I always should have stayed. Yeah. Is this really happening? I can't believe it's true. I'm just as surprised as you. Is this really happening? I can't be too sure, but one day I'll be yours again. One day I'll be One day I'll be yours. I'll be yours. Life lessons come one in a dozen. The other 11 get something from nothing. Life lessons come one in a dozen. The other 11 get something from nothing. Life lessons come one in a dozen. The other 11 get something from nothing. Life changes just open the door. One thing's certain, I'll always be yours. Is this really happening? I can't believe it's true. I'm just as surprised as you. Is this really happening? I can't be too sure, but one day I'll be yours. Is this really happening? I can't believe it's true. I'm just as surprised as
Hey, welcome to Silver Creek Elementary School for our regular scheduled board meeting and organizational meeting. Today is January 9th, 2024. At this time, I'd like to call the meeting to order at 6:35 p.m. If we could, please rise for the Pledge of Allegiance, followed by the invocation by Dr. Ball. Pledge allegiance
to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Heavenly Father, again, go our corporation as we begin a new year. There's so much to be done. We've made so much progress, and we have so many blessings. We ask you to just continue to guide us, provide us wisdom to help us to make the best decisions possible. Keep us, help us to keep first and foremost while we're here, which is serve our students and our staff, community. We thank you for all your blessings. In Jesus' name, amen.
Amen.
All right, roll call. Mr. Basham?
Here.
Ms. Bright?
Here.
Ms. Franklin? Mr. Groen? I am also present. We have quorum. First, let's start off with our organizational part of our meeting. First meeting of every year. We have the election of officers and appointments. So at this time, we'll open the floor for election of officers. Do we have a nomination for president?
I'll nominate Chris to retain that seat as president.
All right, any other nominations? All right. Do we have a second on the nomination?
Second.
Mr. Groen seconds. All those in favor, please say aye.
Aye.
Those opposed? Motion carries 5-0. Next up, do we have a nomination for vice president?
I'll nominate Scott Groen.
All right, Ms. Franklin nominates Scott Groen. Any other nominations for vice president? All right, Ms. Franklin has the motion. Do we have a second?
I'll second.
Mr. Basham seconds. All those in favor, please say aye.
Aye.
Those opposed? Motion carries 5-0. Lastly, do we open the floor for nominations for secretary?
I'll nominate Christie.
All right, Mr. Basham has nominated Ms. Franklin again. Any other nominations? All right, Mr. Basham has the motion. Do we have a second?
I'll second.
Mr. Groen seconds. All those in favor, please say aye.
Aye.
Those opposed? Motion carries 5-0. Next up, we have the consideration of approval for a resolution of board member compensation. Board member compensation is maxed out by the state. It is $2,000 per year, and a annual meeting, regular scheduled board meeting at $112, followed by a special meeting at $62. Do we have a motion for approval of board member compensation?
I so move.
Ms. Bright makes the motion. Do we have a second?
I'll second.
Mr. Basham seconds. All those in favor, please say aye.
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 Those opposed? Motion carries 5-0. Next up, we have the consideration of the reappointment of Bose, McKinney, and Evans as our school attorney. Do we have a motion to bring that to the floor?
I so move.
Ms. Franklin makes a motion. Do we have a second?
I'll second.
Mr. Groen seconds. Any discussion needed on that? Hearing none, all those in favor, please say aye.
Aye.
Those opposed? Motion carries 5-0.
Can I give discussion real quick on the board member compensation? I will just say that that statute of how much that can max out at is determined, is determined by what Indianapolis does, and they're going to be voting on theirs this month, and so we might want to revisit that afterwards.
All right, let's see here. Next, we have the appointment of corporation treasurer and deputy treasurer. Dr. Balmer, CFO, do you want to announce those appointments?
Yes, for our corporation treasurer, we would recommend Allison Vanover, and for our deputy treasurer, we would recommend Becky Arnold. They currently hold those positions in 2023.
All right. Do we have a motion to appoint Allison Vanover as Corporation Treasurer and Becky Arnold as Deputy Treasurer?
I so move.
Ms. Bright makes the motion. Do we have a second?
I second.
Mr. Basham seconds. All those in favor, please say aye.
Aye.
Those opposed? Motion carries 5-0. Next up, we have the establishment of bonds for the Assistant Superintendent, CFO, the Corporation Treasurer, Deputy Treasurer, and our Accounts Payable Specialist. We have 4 central office employees, school principals, and extracurricular treasurers at each building. Do we have a motion to bring that to the floor?
I so move.
Ms. Franklin makes a motion. Do we have a second?
Second.
Mr. Basham seconds. All those in favor, please say aye.
Aye.
Those opposed, motion carries 5-0. And then attached in front of you and in your board packet, you have the approval of the board meeting schedule for 2024. This has just our set regular meetings and our special meetings. We have a motion to bring that to the floor.
Also moved.
Mr. Groen makes a motion. Do we have a second?
Second.
Mr. Basham seconds. Any questions or discussions on the calendar? Hearing none, all those in favor, please say aye.
Aye.
Those opposed, motion carries 5-0. Also, just a reminder, the conflict of interest forms, if you have any to fill out, please give those to Ms. Susan within the next day or two. All right, now we can finish the organizational part of the meeting and move on to the regular meeting. Dr. Briggs, any emergency additions or revisions to the agenda?
Yes, good evening. I have one revision to the agenda. It is under number 14, discussion action items, under letter B, action item, Roman numeral number 2. That should read the Town of Sellersburg Redevelopment Commission representative. So number 2 is Town of Sellersburg Redevelopment Commission representative. And that is it.
You've heard Dr. Briggs's revisions to the agenda. Do we have a motion for approval?
So moved.
Mr. Basher makes a motion. Do we have a second?
Second.
Ms. Bright makes a second. Do we have any discussion or questions needed? Hearing none, all those in favor, please say aye.
Aye.
Those opposed, motion carries 5-0. Next up, under number 10, we have approval of minutes from the November 13th, 2023 executive sessions and regular sessions. We have the minutes from November 15th, 2023 work session, the November 27th, 2023 work session minutes. We had session minutes for,
27th.
yeah.
We have 2.
Oh, well, that's right, we did. Sorry.
The fields.
Yeah, we had
Yeah,
two
we
separate
did.
meetings.
I thought it was just one. And then the November 28th executive session, and then followed by our November 12th executive session and regular scheduled school board meeting. Do we have a motion for approval?
I so move.
Ms. Bright makes a motion. Do we have a second?
Second.
Ms. Franklin seconds. All those in favor, please say aye.
Aye.
Those opposed? Motion carries 5-0. Dr. Briggs, you have any recognition or presentation?
Yes, I do. I have one recognition for this evening. January has been designated as School Board Appreciation Month, and I would just like to take this opportunity to thank each of our board members for your service and your leadership. You guys are leaders in the community and leaders within our school district, and I know it's sometimes a thankless job, but speaking on behalf of everyone, we appreciate you guys and thank you for all you do.
Thanks.
Thank you.
Susan, do we have any community input? Dr. Briggs, consent agenda.
Okay, consent agenda, number 13. Under consent agenda, we have letter A, finances. We have Roman numeral 1, expenses over $10,000, number 1. Under letter B, personnel. Under certified appointments, we have letter A. Under number 2, leaves, we have letter A. Under number 2, classified. Number 1, appointments, we have letter A through G. Under number 2, resignations, we have letter A. Under number 3, leaves, we have letters A and B. And under letter C, we have donations, numbers 1 through 3. And under letter D, other, we have number 1. And that is it for the consent agenda.
All right, hearing the consent agenda, do we have a motion to bring that to the floor?
So moved.
Mr. Basham makes a motion. Do we have a second?
Second.
Ms. Bright seconds. Any questions? Hearing none, all those in favor, please say aye.
Aye.
Those opposed, motion carries 5-0. Next, under number 14, discussion action items. For actions, we're going to request the approval for our Silver Creek School Corporation legislative liaison to the ISBA. For anybody that doesn't know, the ISBA is the Indiana School Board Association. They request that we have a member of our school board that is a liaison for them to funnel information. Do we have a nomination?
Nominate Rachel.
Any other nomination?
I guess I have a question because
Sure.
I mean, they in essence have both been doing it to some degree. So is there a way that we could have two?
No, we only have one, but
They
I'm kind of with Joe.
the jobs that we do now for the legislative committee and me being regional director, they overlap a lot, but they're still different. You know, we got different days that we meet on and stuff. Yeah.
And since Rachel's the legislative liaison for our district, or for our region, I'm sorry, for Region 10 for ISBA, I'll second your nomination there, Joe. All right. Any questions or about Ms. Bright's appointment? Hearing none, all of those in favor, please say aye.
Aye.
Those opposed? Motion carries 5-0. Next up is the Town of Sellersburg Redevelopment Commission representative. The town asked us to have a non-voting member on their redevelopment commission. In the past, it's been Mr. Groen. I'll nominate Scott again. Any other nominations? Anybody like to second my nomination for Mr. Groen?
I'll second.
I heard Christie. Ms. Franklin seconds. All those in favor, please say aye.
Aye.
Those opposed? Motion carries 5-0. Next up, Dr. Briggs, you want to?
Yes, the Knoll Education Services, this is for a keynote speaker. We were recently approved to host a Summer of Learning event in June of this year, and still in the planning stages, but our curriculum directors, Dr. Swearens and Dr. Waters, have secured one of the keynote speakers, and this is a contract that gets that set in place.
All right. We have a motion to bring that to the floor.
I so move.
Ms. Bright makes a motion. Do we have a second?
I'll second.
Mr. Groen seconds. Any questions or discussion?
Just I'm excited about us going forward with this. I think it's going to be a great opportunity.
Any other questions or comments? Discussion? Hearing none, all those in favor, please say aye.
Aye.
Those opposed? Motion carries 5-0. Next up, Dr. Briggs, we have the resolution to waive the mandated 180 student days. Do you want to give us a little background on that?
Yes, we are currently in our first year of receiving this waiver. Students are required to attend school 180 days a year. This waiver for the 23-24 school year allowed students to attend 177 days, and we use the other 3 for staff professional development. And we have done a lot of great things with our PD this year. We have our second PD day coming up on January 31st, where students will not attend, and then the third one will be on Election Day in May. This is our part of our application to the Indiana Department of Education to have this waiver renewed for the 24-25 school year.
Correct. And those students will still have e-learning on those days, correct?
No, those 3 days, kids are off.
They are?
Yeah, they're only, with the waiver, kids now have to or are mandated to attend 177 days instead of 180.
We have a motion to bring that to the floor.
I so move.
Mr. Grohl makes a motion. Do we have a second?
Second.
Ms. Bright seconds. All those in favor, please say aye.
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 Those opposed? Motion carries 5-0.
I would just say thanks for being ahead of that so that, there could be that professional development on those days. I think that's a great opportunity also.
Next up, we have the EH change order number 3. Dr. Balmer, do you want to discuss the change order for ENH?
Sure. These are the type of change orders we'd like. This is a credit back, actually. And again, what our CM and our general contractors are charged with as they work through the project to look for value engineering options. And this is a perfect example of that. This is a change in the auditorium. It's just a minor change with the panels product that they selected. As they go to these changes, one of the things they have to note is what is the proposed substitution, the difference. And again, what they have found, our acoustical engineers has found this product is very similar. It's just simply a minor change to the layout with the ceiling. There'll be a little more space between the panels, but that's all spray painted black anyway. But simply, they're similar appearance. The products are similar in appearance. They both have sound absorbing properties, and they were just being minor change to the panel layout. And this is a credit of a little over $92,000.
All right, do we have a motion to bring the EH change order number 3 to the floor?
So move.
Mr. Basham makes a motion. Do we have a second?
Second.
Ms. Franklin seconds. Any questions or discussion? Hearing none, all those in favor, please say aye.
Aye.
Those opposed, motion carries 5-0. Next up, we have our building and central office reports. Ms. Campbell?
Okay. Good evening. Just wanted to give a friendly reminder to all of our students and families that Q2 report cards will be out on Thursday at 8 a.m. So we have messages going out about that. Those are viewable via our parent portal on Infinite Campus. And everyone will receive a reminder email just before they go live. We are excited to celebrate our students, to see their growth, and appreciative all of our families are doing at home to partner with us. Thursday of this week, just 2 days from now, is the next EL Family Night. Just a reminder to those families, a huge thank you to Danielle Mitchell and our EL team for that. These events are wonderful for our community. We get a lot of really great feedback, so we're excited for that. I just want to take a moment to thank Maria Jenkins. Ms. Jenkins has transitioned into her position as K2 instructional coach beautifully. She hit the ground running, has already had a really positive impact on student learning in our building. I'm just really grateful for her dedication that she provides for our district K2. And last but not least, our Valentine's Day parties are coming up on Friday, February 9th, and our PTO does an amazing job planning these. They plan stations, a yummy treat, a drink, all kinds of things for every single classroom in our building. So that is a big undertaking, and the kids have an absolute blast. So we're looking forward to that, and thank you to our PTO for making that possible. Any questions for me?
No, thank you.
No, thank you for the update.
Ms. Myers?
Okay, hello. We just wanted to welcome all of our students and family and staff back for a fantastic 2024. We're excited to begin the second semester of learning. This semester, we begin gearing up for our testing season, which is always stressful time, but it's also a time where we get to show off all the things that we have accomplished. And so we're excited about that. Our students are currently taking the NWEA assessment, and we've already seen some great growth throughout the building. So they're doing a great job. So kudos to them. Thank you to the teachers, and welcome back, everyone. We also have 4 new staff members that we just wanted to welcome as we started the second semester. We've brought on board Erica Barrett, Jennifer Koroff, Jalen Ernest, and Andrea Berenclaw. So we're really excited to have them join our team. Welcome to our Dragon family. Our girls' basketball season has ended. They ended the season with an 8-8 record. We're really proud of how much they have grown and how well they did. A big shout out to JD Ehringer for coaching them this season. He did a great job. And he is now busy doing our boys basketball team for our 5th graders. So they're working hard and playing great. So far, we won our first game, so that's a great start. So we look forward to seeing some more W's. We want to recognize our Pride Award winners from December for efficiency. So our 2nd graders who received this award were Mackenzie Wagner, Emma Wenke, Carter Ross, Roman Milder, Zaya Meter, Anna Herta, Elena McDaniel, Achilles Del Grande, Grant Marshall, Maggie Duggins, and Olivia Hale. Our 3rd graders were Remington Stingle, Cadence Donahoe, Claire Taylor, Skylar Hafley, Kinley Conway, Dalen Justice, Logan Hawkins, Julie Brown, Sailor Stein, Lucas Breeding, and Daniel Tyndall. Our fourth graders were Isaiah Scott, Danielle Cheatham, Anderson Sword, Abby Hune, Bryce Boyer, Isley Porter, Finley Losey, Claire Gofar Hutchins, and Owen Daniel. Our fifth graders were Kendall Ferrier, Aiden Potts, Henry Gardner, Caden Lewis, Flynn Cecil, Bentley Carroll, Emma Hilton, Quinn Williams, and Zoe Henson. So congratulations to all those kids for showing efficiency in the classroom. Great job. Also, our report cards will be open on Thursday morning, so we just want to encourage all of our families and parents to go to their parent portal and view their report cards. And a quick update about our playground. Our playground has been delayed a little bit. I've had so many students ask me about this since we've been back. And so I wanted to just give an update to all of our families because I'm sure they're getting questions as well. It's now set to be delivered on February 6th. Our demolition of the old playground will begin about a week prior to that. So it is on the way and it is coming and it will be well worth the wait. So we're excited about that. All right. Thank you, everyone. Have a good evening.
Thank you.
Thank you. Ms. Nunn?
Good evening from Silver Creek Middle School. I wanted to say welcome back to everybody for the 2024 part of the school year. And I hope everyone was able to enjoy some time off with family and friends over the break. Right before the semester ended, we celebrated our Dragon Pride with almost 500 students. We had kind of a surprise party where students who have shown pride characteristics for the first semester were able to take part in a few minutes of dancing, thanks to Officer Cordy or DJ 50, an ice cream treat, and a chance to take some pictures and hang out with their friends. And so again, we just wanted to show our appreciation to all of our students who just help make SCMS better every day. I'd also like to recognize and congratulate John Bile for being voted our district's IIAAA Indiana Interscholastic Athletic Administrators Association's award for our district. He will be recognized for the state with that in March. So we're looking forward to celebrating with him in March for the Athletic Directors Award. We begin our wrestling season tonight. We want to wish good luck to all of our wrestlers out there, along with other teams who are competing tonight. And we are completing the last details for our 7th and 8th grade trips that are extended day or overnight. We are going to Cincinnati for 7th grade and Chicago for 8th grade. And just to let the parents know, after we finalize everything, we're going to start sending out some information about the trips very soon. And again, thank you to all the students and staff coming back in this 2024 year. We've had a great start to our second semester. In the short time we've been back, we've completed the NWEA testing for math, ELA, and for 6th grade science. And our teachers are excited to dig into that data. They've already seen some great growth coming back for the second test. Any questions for middle school?
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thanks, Chris.
Thank you. Dr. Willman?
Good evening. Welcome back, everyone. We have some progress, of course, on the construction. It goes up, you see daily progress there. We just had a big concrete pour last Friday. So nearly all of the first floor, the new first floor has been poured. We do have 2 new people that's part of the high school family. That's Amanda McReynolds, and she is in the self-contained classroom, as well as Amanda Craven, who is student teaching with Maggie Matchkey there. So happy to have them. We have our LIFT students, students that are part of our LIFT program, which a lot of those students have challenging situations. We have 2 more graduates, so that brings us up to 8 total this year, okay? And that makes a big difference. We have 2 students who are recipients of the Martin Luther King Scholarship, so Loriana Liu and Allison Ants, recipients of that. Ella Hayes is one of 6 finalists in the state for the Young Playwrights in Process. That entitles her to have her play read by professional actors and receive the recording, and also is eligible, if she wins, to win over $1,000. This Friday, Ava Allen will compete in the wrestling state finals in Kokomo, and she is the defending state champion there. So we want to wish her the best of luck. We are now, I know this seems early, we're planning senior events with picnic and a rehearsal and a lot of other traditions that I'm unaware of. And so we'll get going on that. That is, if you think that is soon, then we are already planning scheduling for next year. So we're starting on that. Counselors are going there. We will have a Martin Luther King program on Wednesday. That'll be during Block A of Flex. So that'll start at 9:55, where we'll have various student participation as well as the band play, and we'll have a speaker. So we're really looking forward to that. So, any questions for the high school?
No, thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thanks, Rob. Dr. Swearens?
Good evening. The health team would like to thank our building principals and EL staff for their support and assistance in ensuring that our students were compliant on their immunizations, and they are continuing to work with families that still have a need. I also want to, on behalf of our team, just thank the school board for all that you all do and the support that you provide for not only us, but the whole entire staff and the community. So happy School Board Appreciation Month. I do not have anything else. Do you have any questions for me?
Do not.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thanks, Tamara. Dr. Waters?
Thank you. First of all, I want to welcome everybody back, our students, teachers, staff, and families. I hope everybody had an enjoyable and restful break and they're ready to start second semester strong. Thank you to our 6th through 12th grade math teachers for attending the secondary math framework professional development that we had on January the 2nd. We provided PD to make sure that we had our math framework aligned 6th through 12th grade. I do want to thank the school board for approving the waiver day resolution. We will be applying for this grant as soon as possible. We needed that resolution first. Once we get approval from the state, we can begin to look at waiver days and then communicate those days to our parents, and that will be for next school year. Also wanted to let you know that we did apply to opt into the iLearn pilot for 2024-2025 school year. This will allow our students to take checkpoint tests throughout the school year and give our teachers data on student academic achievement during the school year with those checkpoint tests. They can then use that data for enrichment or acceleration. We are still taking the iLearn assessment during the fourth quarter in grades 3 through 8, as well as the biology end of course assessment. So just letting you know that. Our elementary school decided to opt in to administer the iRead 3 assessment to our second grade students this spring, this March. This will allow our teachers, parents, and families to immediately know if a child is on track or at risk when it comes to mastering those foundational literacy skills. We can then make sure to have solid interventions in place for those students. And that's all I have. Do you have any questions?
No.
No? All right, thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Dr. Briggs?
Just welcome back to everyone from Christmas break, and best of luck to Ava as she competes at the state championship on Friday. That's it.
Dr. Bowman?
Yeah, Happy New Year. Hope everybody's 2024 is off to a wonderful start. I do think I broke the financial laws of revenue by saying on that change order we were slightly over 92,000. That should have been slightly under. So I just want to make that correction. It's actually $91,829 to be exact. So sorry about that error on my part. Also, want to echo what everybody said about our school board. I think it'd be hard pressed to find a school board who works as hard as committed for student success and just what's best for our district. And I know you all make a lot of sacrifices, and I'd say it's a pleasure working with you. And I think many people would echo that. So thank you for all you do.
Thank you. Mr. Basham?
I'd just like to remind everybody that our house is in a short session, but if you pay attention to past history, they'll still mess with education. I don't think it's in their genes to leave us alone, so Rachel and I will keep an eye on that. I know we got State House Day. It's February the 8th that will be going up, and we've asked our local legislators to have lunch with us. Then after that, we'll go over to the State House Day. So I'll keep us informed if anything positive comes out for us.
Ms. Bright?
Yeah, just thanks for all the updates this evening. I hope everyone had a great break and had a relaxing and rejuvenating time with their friends and family. I'm really excited that we're doing the pilot for iLearn and that we're taking the risk on that. I know pilots can, can be a little, you want to wait and see, but I'm glad that we're putting ourselves out there to try that because I think it's going to be a nice change to the way iLearn is done, and it'll be much more effective and more informative for our teachers. And I'm really glad to see that we're doing iRead 3 in second grade this year because I think that'll really give a lot of great data and information again to the teachers to support the students. So thank you.
Ms. Franklin.
I'm good.
Mr. Groen.
I want to thank for all the great reports tonight. Congratulations to all the efficiency recipients for the Pride winners. That's awesome. I'd love to hear that stuff.
Hey, everybody, welcome back. We got the second half of the school year. Let's finish strong and make 2024 great. And with that, we'll go through our January, February meetings since they've now been approved. These are just the scheduled meetings. So on the 23rd at 6:30 here in the GPR, we'll have our Board of Finance meeting. That's required by the state every year at the beginning of the year. And then following that, we're at 6:45. We will have our regular school board meeting again here in the GPR. And then February 5th, we'll have a special school board meeting here at 6:30. And February the 20th, our regular scheduled board meeting here also at Silver Creek Elementary. And with that, if we have nothing more, do we have a motion to adjourn?
I so move.
Ms. Franklin makes a motion. Do we have a second? Mr. Basham seconds. All those in favor, please say aye.
Aye.
Those opposed? Meeting adjourned, 7:06.